In 2014, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Tharman, projected healthcare spending to hit $12 billion by 2020. But during the budget 2021 announcement recently, a total of $16.7 billion was spent instead. What happened? What are the implications? Stay on to find out more. In the coming years, our fiscal situation is expected to be tighter. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were already expecting a structural increase in our recurrent spending needs, especially in areas such as healthcare. We have tripled our government spending on healthcare within a decade, from $3.7 billion in fiscal year 2010 to $11.3 billion in fiscal year 2019. Fellow Singaporeans have often expressed a desire to better care for our seniors, with quality yet affordable health and aged care services. This is possible only if we can muster the resources to do so. As our needs grow, we must plan for the resources to fund these and target the spending in a fair and effective way. The COVID-19 pandemic has also raised economic uncertainties for citizens and workers, and this calls for stronger social safety nets to protect those who are vulnerable. This will mean higher recurrent spending going forward, so let us examine one of the most glaring and worrying expenditures in the 2021 budget: healthcare expenditure. In the year 2000, when Singapore's population was just under 4 million, we were spending $1.21 billion a year on healthcare. Fast forward to 2010, when Singapore's population grew to 5.07 million, we were then spending $3.74 billion. And today, with a population of 5.89 million, we are projecting a spending of $18.8 billion.
Wow!
Or $3,191 per resident. All these spendings are fine if everything is hunky-dory, but in more recent years, Singapore has been running a deficit. If Singapore is resorting to a GST hike to try and balance the books, then from a holistic point of view, you might see other trends, like more marrying later, lower birth rates, and a whole lot of other issues cropping up. Ultimately, the price is paid at the election altar, where the ruling party loses more seats, and political casualties like ministers, and their delay in becoming ministers. There was a time when the Prime Minister's main talking point is on fighting diabetes, but that has since faded out totally. These days, with Sir Louis Mistamjak, Dr. Leslie Day, and a host of food delivery social media platforms, constant bombardment of hawker culture rock campaigns, burger joint promotions, think we may have a general problem of overeating. All these foods are high in fat, salt, and sugar, and I think we have not evolved to such a state where our bodies can process all of it efficiently, especially as we get older. But with malls loaded up with eateries from Thai food to cha canteen and sushi everywhere you go, it is about eat, 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 drink, drink, drink. It is no wonder, as a country, we are paying the price in terms of healthcare cost. Basically, we need to educate kids on proper eating habits. PE teachers should be allowed to continue being fitness teachers to students who have left school, on top of building and developing social networks. Community centers, where the games are played, can focus on central kitchens, giving them the necessary diet that will keep them fit, both mentally and socially. They can also provide education on mahjong manners, proper dietary habits, good living, and exchange of ideas. The community centers can also be a place where the young go to learn their dialect, or plant vegetables, or get an education on how to do some basic hydroponics. NEA can help them raise small animals of sorts, bring back the kampong spirit within the confines of the community center grounds. Parents can bring their children there to educate them on caring for plants and small animals. It is when everything has been so specialized, siloed, and sanitized as a society that so much is lost, and it reflects in the masses. This video is for your information and is not meant to constitute financial advice. This ends our video, and if you're interested, you can find out more at the link below, leave a comment, or just click on the subscribe button. Wishing you and your loved ones good health. Like everything in life, good health is probably a conscious effort. See you in the next video.